This is the Rose Oracle, and I'm just gonna see if there's anything that is for the collective today. See what card resonates for you guys. Angels in my highest life, my ancestors, and all my spirit team. Please show the collective what they need for today out of the Rose Oracle deck. Any guidance out of this oracle for the collective? Guidance. Okay. Any oracle card that you would like the collective to have for today? Okay, we'll go with 2. So we have the grandmothers. Remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings, and the breathing rose. Heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. All right, let me read you the definitions. The grandmothers. Remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings. The rose was here long before you and me, and long before humanity itself. She holds within her the remembering of civilizations past, roots that reach back for millions of years and hold the codes of creation. They carry with them the songs of the ancient grandmothers of the earth. Can you hear their song? When this card appears in a spread, it's an invitation to reach all the way back, to go forward, to reach your roots deep to soar high. It's an invitation to reach all the way back, to go forward. Okay, that confused me a little bit. When this card appears in a spread, it's an invitation to reach all the way back, to go forward, to reach your roots deep, to soar high. The ancient grandmothers are calling for you to remember the wisdom of your ancestry. Long before colonialism severed so much of the sacred, before the rise and fall of empires and entire civilizations, all the way back to the origins of humanity. They're calling you to play your part in this time of healing, to heal and integrate what you've inherited in your ancestral line. It's not personal. These are changing, healing times that we came here for, to reconnect and reach all the way back to the original mother, and to see your role as the ancestors of those who are yet to come. To remain grounded and rooted in your life, so that no matter how rocky things get, you always know that you are home. Rose transmission. I reach my roots all the way back, to go forward. I call upon the sacred strength and support of my ancestors, who did not forget, to be with me ever, especially now. I acknowledge the difficulties and what's coming up to be healed. And I do so for all who are yet to come. Okay, the next one, the breathing rose. Breathing rose. Where are you, breathing rose? Heart healing emotions, connection, time eases. Often healing is a slow, steady process. It's complex, not linear. It takes as long as it takes, and most of the time that's much longer than we'd like or wish. But like all things in nature, there's a mysterious intelligence to it. And if we trust it and let the vibrant petals fall to the earth, cut back what's no longer, and protect the new shoots and buds from being pried open, we may find ourselves in a second bloom. And fruit will follow. You can't manufacture that. We must trust the great mystery in the process. The bud somehow manages to burst through the constraints by opening to life. All of nature has this intelligence within it. The challenge when we're going through a time of healing, which is another word for growth, transformation, change, is not to close ourselves off from the world when we most want to separate and shut down. To somehow find the courage to open through the agony, the difficulty, and the hurt. And when we feel safe enough to let life soften us, not harden us. May I repeat, not harden us, but soften us, to deepen and cradle us. This is a card of deep heart healing. It will often come to us as a symbol of emotional healing that's in the process of happening. The mending's underway. Treat yourself and your healing with compassion, understanding, and gentleness. This is a card of deep encouragement that you're doing it. Time will ease everything soon. Soul inquiry. How can you treat yourself with gentle compassion and softness today? How can you trust the timing of your healing? Those are beautiful. It's really important being soft and gentle and compassionate for yourself. I just said that in a different, the angel blessings card that I read. It is. It's very important. Tough love isn't always what you need, especially in healing. Tough love doesn't work in healing for a lot of people. I mean, I'm a little backwards sometimes, but teach their own, whatever works for you, that's great. But a lot of times it's just important to be patient and kind and remind us we're worth it. It can't last forever. We just got to stick through it, persevere, keep taking the next best step forward. I mean, we're not going to heal overnight. It's a process. And though we heal this much today, a week from now we may have to go back and heal a little more in that area. It doesn't stop. Pain runs very deep. But as long as we don't let it consume us and let it turn us into like a victim mentality, and we keep pushing forward, we keep fighting. Fighting to have a good life, fighting for what we want in life, to reach our goals, to live the dream, whatever your dream is. We're here for a reason. They say that only those that are really strong come to Earth because it's one of the hardest journeys to take, I guess. I don't know that much, so I'm not going to go too much further on that. I'm just learning a lot of this right now myself as well. I remember my mother used to talk about a lot of spiritual things, and I'm like, oh my God, she's nuts. And now I'm doing it. So, yeah, I'm learning. But I'm glad to share it with you guys. I'm glad you guys share it with me.